There are a lot of wildfires right now. They've all been lit quite recently by lightning. There's one that's maybe like 3 or 4 miles from our camp, which is a problem.
Mining maestro Parker Schnabel is on the path to a record $35 million season. But intense wildfires threaten to scupper his whole operation.
Oh, wow, big fire. Dude, that is a rager, huh? So right now, the film crew safety is telling us that we have to get out of the truck. You can feel the heat?
Yeah.
Really?
I think we gotta pull our crew in.
How come?
Just, we are looking at a wildfire.
I just don't think this is a good idea to be in this situation.
Obviously, you have a job to do, but the fact that we can see it means it's not moving fast towards us. If it was moving fast towards us, this would be all black smoke where we're standing.
What's the plan? Are we gonna go?
I'm just going to Sulphur. Just gonna go check in with the boys. Like when you can't see it and all you can see is smoke is when it's really sketchy.
Okay, well, let's carry on then.
Let's go. Come on.
Over the last week, the Yukon has ignited into a violent inferno. 93 wildfires are ablaze, covering an area of over 250,000 acres. With strong winds, they can travel 150 miles in a day. Worryingly, there's one raging 2 miles from Parker's Dominion Creek operation, and another just 1 mile from his Sulphur Creek claim.
You know, we're on a mission right now trying to get to this 10,000 ounce target, and it seems like things might heat up a little bit on us here. We got some fires burning just down the creek. They're heading this way, but hopefully we can keep everything motoring along here.
The water license on Sulphur runs out in just 2 weeks. Mitch has spent the entire season racing to strip and sluice every last ounce before the cut is starved of water, wrecking their plans.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad. A little
Did
smoky,
you see the
but
fire on the road? It is raging. And you could see like the line of fire. It's pretty impressive. I don't think it jumps the creek though, so I think you're fine. Like the worst thing that can happen is like, you know, the road's engulfed in flames.
Okay. I mean, as long as we got a way out.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as those fires don't get too close and cause us any grief, we should be sluiced and moved out of here by the end of the week.
This is such a bad time for me to leave. I'll be gone for like 5 days.
Okay.
I mean, you guys have a good handle on these things. Like, you'll probably be moved out of here by then.
But we've got all the pay is at the plant right now, so it's just a matter of getting that sluiced. Brennan can head down to Ken's and start getting things sorted out there. We'll get this finished and pack it up and roll it down.
Okay, sweet.
With Parker gone, Mitch and his crew must sluice the last of the stockpile pay, then move wash plant Roxanne the 25 miles to Ken and Stewart's at Indian River, and have it up and running, all before Parker returns, whilst dealing with the wildfires.
What we're seeing right now is it's not just one fire we got burning. Everywhere you look here, when the smoke does clear up, there's fires all around us. All it takes is the wind to change direction, so not ideal by any means.
I'm hoping that by the time I'm back, they'll have the plant down at Ken and Stewart's, and hope the place hasn't burned to the ground. Which not too often do I mean that literally.
You know, you look at the weather today and the rain coming down. It's really helped us out.
Blessed by a night and day of rainfall, the wildfires are quenched.
Well, it looks like we've got about 2 more scoops of material here in Sulphur to go through Roxanne. We're gonna get this wash plant shut down, cleaned up, packed up, and on the road down to Ken's. And hopefully we got her fired back up here before Parker shows up.
Mitch will race to finish sluicing Sulphur, then reclaim the land and move wash plant Roxanne to Ken and Stewart's at Indian River.
All right, Mitch, that's it. Last scoop here, Roxanne.
Then, buddy. I'll tell everyone shut it in right now.
Yeah, sounds good, boss.
In a slick operation, the crew quickly clean out the sluices.
So here at Sulphur, the last cleanup. We've had a lot of gold coming out of this ground, so it's been a huge success.
Next, they lash down Roxanne for the 25-mile journey to Ken and Stewart's.
So right now, I'm gonna send Jack with the shaker deck first. We'll grab the sluice runs and get them down there. Then we can put everything together.
Roxanne is transported in 2 loads. The shaker deck heads out first, on the back of a lowboy. Mitch hauls the oversized sluice runs in a second truck, and Brennan leads the way in the pilot car.
All right, here we go. They're gonna see us rolling with this one, that's for sure. You know, you can see just how narrow this is. And we're already rubbing the trees here with this sluice runs. So this is the $1 million question here, is if those sluice runs are gonna clear that bridge
Without having to jack them way up.
I was wondering about that.
So the bridge is gonna be one of our big pinch points. I think it's gonna be tight, man. Like, we measured it up. Looks like we should have a 1/2 inch of clearance, but we won't know until we get there, but we're gonna find out here real soon.
A bridge with a width restriction of just 21 feet must be crossed by the lowboy with its 27-foot wide sluice boxes. To get across, the outside edges of the sluice runs need to be raised high enough above the bridge structure.
I'm gonna keep creeping it ahead.
Yeah.
But you're gonna need to be down here eyeballing it and tell me when to stop if it's gonna get right.
Yeah.
I mean, the worst case scenario here, dude, is we give this thing a try and we get out here in the middle and we get stuck. There's no working on it from here.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'm gonna do this.
Okay, you guys are gonna have to get way back.
The sluice runs have a clearance of just 1/2 inch above the bridge railings.
Keep coming, buddy.
Oh man, it's almost dragging. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, don't snag. Oh. Dude, that couldn't have been any closer. You couldn't have put your fingers between where we had, you know, the top of that bridge and the bottom of these sluice runs here. There it is. We've made it into the cut. Woo! There it is.
So I'm just heading to see Mitch and Brennan and see what they've got going on. Oh, they have a wash plant running. Or they literally just fired up next. Thanks for getting this thing going. I appreciate it.
He's sluicing.
You guys make this look easy. At least from my standpoint, it looked easy. I left and you were sluicing in one spot, and I came back and you're sluicing in another. And yeah, Mitch, you're getting a big gold star. I actually should have Chris pour a big gold star. I might just do that.